The head coach at Lincoln High School is speaking out tonight about his decision to cancel this Friday's game against Cathedral Catholic. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
And I'm Jesse Pagan. Lincoln called off the game after a racial controversy involving the two teams that Lincoln's coach says hasn't been properly addressed by Cathedral. News 8's LaMonica Peters talked with the football coach about why he made the call and what he hopes will happen next.
Cathedral High School's football team was suspended last April for their actions against Lincoln High School. But Coach David Dunn says issues of racism and unfairness continue to be swept under the rug, and he won't be silent about it any longer. Lincoln High football coach David Dunn says canceling Friday's game against Cathedral Catholic is his way of standing up for his students. When the two teams played last April, a Cathedral Catholic player wore a T-shirt that said Catholics versus Convicts, sparking outrage and sanctions against Cathedral's football team and coach. The T-shirt is a reference to a similar controversial incident from 1988 when Notre Dame students wore Catholics versus Convicts shirts prior to a game against Miami.
My team averages a 3.1 GPA the 10 years I've been here so far. These kids are going off to college in waves. We've made the change. We're continuing to make a change. Do we still need to get better? Yes, we do. But you're not going to call us convicts or thugs or anything else. We just want to be viewed as student athletes like everybody else.
The CIF released a statement saying it stands with athletic leaders in supporting environments that are free from racism and discrimination. The governing athletic board also said in part, anytime a decision is made to not participate in a previously scheduled athletic contest, our student athletes miss out on an opportunity to come together, represent their community, and benefit from the lifelong lessons learned from participation in interscholastic athletics. Coaches for Racial Equality also held its bi-weekly meeting Wednesday, continuing the conversation that its co-founder says is necessary to move forward.
Realistically, it's a bigger picture that happened, that opened the door, but it affects every sport. It affects every official, referee, fan.
Coach Dunn says now that the game has been canceled, everyone involved will have more time to work towards fairness.
Just having it as fair as it could possibly be without all of this extra nonsense and not bringing race or anything into it.
Coach Dunn says he has been in contact with Cathedral's coach and he expects to talk to him again this week. The CIF has not made a decision on whether or not the game will be forfeited for either team.